A man suspected in a home invasion and double sexual assault in Toronto has turned himself in.
European citizens take to the street to protest cutbacks on the stars of the Twilight premiere, the final chapter. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Wednesday, November 14th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Katie Fraser. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Clover Sterling. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Katie has your top story.
Charges are pending against a 20-year-old man suspected in a double sexual assault near Avenue Road and Lawrence Avenue. The suspect turned himself in early this morning. He allegedly sexually assaulted 2 women ages 25 and 30 at a home on Monday. Police released video surveillance of the man walking up to the door and a clear image of the man boarding a TTC bus from a security camera. The man is being interviewed by investigators, but the charges have not yet been announced.
Toronto Police Chief Bill Blair is warning of potential layoffs if a budget increase is not approved. Blair has been asked to freeze the budget for the force, but is still asking for a 2.3% increase in funding. The proposed increase will bring the police budget to almost $950 million. He says if the budget is frozen, 137 frontline officers and 52 civilian workers will be laid off. The police budget is the largest in the city of Toronto and still needs approval from City Hall.
With students increasingly concerned about their safety, Humber is turning to volunteers to help keep the campus safe. Elton Hobson has the story.
The Humber grounds look inviting enough during the day, but come nighttime, it's a different story. That's why the school is trying to encourage students to volunteer for Campus Walk, a safe escort service for anyone walking Humber's grounds. Pervez Ditta, Director of Public Safety at Humber College, says student involvement in campus safety is critical.
Because students really know the space. They're here, they know the space, they breathe it, they live it, and having them involved in making sure the community's perception of safety is there is really important.
The school offers bonuses for volunteers, such as Tim Hortons gift cards. They've also partnered with Guelph Humber's Criminal Justice Program to offer Campus Walk memberships as an internship program. Michael Kopanak, Associate Director of Public Safety, believes the volunteers gain valuable training and experience.
And really the other thing that they do is they're ears and eyes for us. So beyond doing the campus walk, they are ears and eyes for us, which is really important, but they have to learn to understand what an issue is in front of them to be able to report it back to security.
For safety-minded students, the Campus Walk provides an invaluable service.
I have not used it yet, but I think that it's important, especially for walking at night from building to building or from different parts of the campus.
You can recognize the Campus Walk student volunteers by these red vests. Interested in trying one on yourself? Any volunteers are encouraged to come down to the Humber Department of Public Safety. Elton Hobson, Humber News.
An act of vandalism on GO Transit is under investigation by the Durham Regional Police. A cable signal was severed overnight at Lakeshore East Line between Pickering and Rouge Hill stations. The morning commuters experienced a 10-minute delay on Toronto-bound transit as crew fixed the cable service. Service resumed at around 6:40 a.m.
A new George Brown College campus on the waterfront has opened its doors with an emphasis on education in the healthcare sector. The 507-square-foot building features a simulation center for wellness, applied research, and visionary education. It provides students with real clients for practicing safe skills. The building is being described as one of the most architecturally striking learning environments and features state-of-the-art classrooms and labs.
Students who aren't heading home after classes end may need to watch their budget. If they live in residence, Humber College is going to charge students staying over the holidays. Tashi Houghton has more.
Students living in Humber College residence will now have to pay a $30 fee a night during the holidays. International students who won't be heading home to visit their family will have an alternative since the college will be closed after December 22nd. Matthew Keefe, an international student advisor, explains.
Plans at that time. Many are going home back to their own countries, but the few that are staying here, there's been a hotel arranged. So they have the option to stay there and live in Toronto over the break, but it does come at their own cost.
Humber College students aren't particular about this new change. Tommy Wong expresses his concern.
For some people, we have to travel far to go back, where some people there isn't really the option to go back, and it's like a charge that they're forcing you to pay, which I think is a little ridiculous.
Students say that it's an inconvenience to them to pay $30 to stay on residence over the holidays, simply due to the fact that residence is already at a high cost. Tashay Houghton, Humber News.
A Vaughan mother is fighting to have 4 oak trees removed from a park next to her daughter's elementary school. The parent says acorns falling onto school property pose a threat to students with nut allergies like her daughter. She says the outside of the acorns don't pose a threat, but if ingested, it could cause anaphylaxis. A city councillor says removal of the trees could set a dangerous precedent in the community. Council has ordered a report and is expected to reach a decision at the end of the year.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Lisa Gillen will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Bailey Martell.
Fall is in full swing, and temperatures aren't expected to hit the double digits anytime soon. I'll have your 5-day weather forecast after the break.